mean, if you're a perfectionist, don't take any of my advice. That would be a bad thing. Good morning, Earthlings. I'm going to show you how to get your practice piece for watercolor paper for free. That big of a piece. Actually, what I'm going to really show you is how to take this, cut it into this, and what's your leftover pieces are your practice pieces. That's how you get it for free. Did I say you were going to get it for free? Anyway, I wouldn't mind if you watched how I use a big piece of paper and made it into, you know, I just can't wait to get into this paper though, so that's why I'm telling you this. Anyway, today in the Fabulous Traveling Art Studio, we're going to take that piece of paper, cut it into 9 pieces, and our scrap pieces, the leftover pieces, are our practice pieces, and those are our free pieces. Now get in here. Get going, it's really noisy out here. I'm going to start this course by introducing the paper. Yeah, we got this really huge piece of paper. We're going to ruin this big piece of paper on your first try? No, you're not doing that. What I did was I got these mats, and then I'm going to cut the paper so that I get as many pieces that'll fit these mats. And whatever's left over is what you're going to be using for your play stuff. So if you want to measure everything, go ahead and do that. I don't like to measure things. I like to go, I'll measure it. I will, I'll measure it. So here I got this. And I'm going to give myself a little bit of room. So I'm going to say 7.5 by 6. So now we got to figure out how many pieces we're going to get on which way it'd be better. There's no right or wrong grain, so you don't have to worry about a grain. Okay, so I don't normally measure this. I normally just cut, and then it's not right, but I don't care. But this time I am, because I'm trying to show you this. You know, I don't really do a very good job measuring. Do you? I think you much, whoever you are, you much do a better job than I do. I'm going to do it right though. You're 7.5. Alright, so now we have 3 strips, and we have a leftover. This is your leftover. So we have these 3 pieces here, and they're perfect. Alright, the right way is to actually measure them all, cut them all individually. That's what you should do. You should do it the right way. Or you can do it my way. I'm just cutting them. So I'm just going to see how many I end up with. Perfect. But no, that's your throwaway sheet. So I'm putting this over here. And these are the good ones. And I have all these now. Ooh, that's good. I'm just going to keep cutting. And we'll see how many we end up with. Actually, it's math. You could probably already figure out how much we're going to end up with. You probably already did. You probably already in your head said, yeah, you're going to end up with this number. But you know what? I don't have math in my head. So I'm just doing it this way. Oh boy. Look at there. Okay, that's your throwaway piece. Alright, so this is what I have. I got 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. How did I get 9? I got 9. Alright, so I have 9 now. And they were going to fit in here spectacularly. Wow. Wow. That's what we're going for. So actually I turned one big piece of paper into 9 nice pieces. I'm going to throw those over there. We're not going to use those. We're going to use this part. All this. Now, they're scrap pieces. Right? So in your head, they're scrap pieces. Right? Okay. That's all you want, is to know in your head you can throw this away It's not going to bother you to throw it away, but I really hope whatever you put on it, you keep it. And then there's this big one that was at the end. When you have a mat, no matter how horrible your picture is, it's going to really be delightful when you put it in a mat. It really will. It changes your whole thing. So you got to have some mats. If you want to really take this seriously, I got 9 pieces of paper here. You should go get 9 mats and say, this is, you know, but it doesn't always work out that way. Actually, it doesn't ever work out that way. Out of this 9 pieces of paper, I'll probably get 6 that I can frame. I'm going to set this aside. And this is a huge, huge part of it, is knowing that your $10 piece of paper, what is this? Are there 9 of these? So they're, you know, we do the math. They're $1 a piece, right? Yeah, they are $1 a piece. Okay, well, when you're thinking about it, $1 a piece. But then, if you make a masterpiece and you sell it for $100, so don't think of it in that way. A piece of real big $10 piece of paper. Think of it this way. Okay. So anyway, that's getting ready for the paper part. I think I'll just make a video just with that by itself. How to deal with the paper, and that's how you deal with it. That's all you do. So we've got our scrap paper. Wherever that went, I don't know. And we're ready to go. I'm going to start a new project, and I want my picture to be about this big. Well, I have this new paper. I love it when I get a big new piece of paper. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see how many of this size I can get on this paper, and I'm going to cut that out, and then whatever's left over I'm going to use for my practice pieces. I'm going to do that right now. So I decided I can get 4 of them if I cut it right here. So I'm just going to, this is the middle, I'm going to cut it there, but I don't need to cut the whole thing, because this bottom piece is my practice piece, and I like to have that intact. So there, oops, there, that's good. I'll cut there. Now, I'll have to figure out where this one, holy moly, that's nice, isn't it? So I'm going to cut it right there. So, I told you I don't like to measure, and sometimes I end up really screwing things up. But my life is going really fast, and it's almost over now, so if I have to say, oh yeah, I spent a lot of time measuring, if I wanted to get 6 out of these, I could do that, but then I wouldn't have a practice piece on the bottom. I'm just going to cut that. I'm going to cut it right now. This is good. Alright, so I'm going to just cut where I put the line. It doesn't look straight, does it? Is that a straight line? No. Well, I did give some fiddle room in case I needed it. I'm going to cut it here. There we go. I'm going to cut this one now. That's going to give me a huge piece of the bottom for my practice piece. Like what I said, I'm not really being careful. If you want to get all fiddly-diddly with this, go ahead and do that, because if that's what you do, don't do it this way. I mean, if you're a perfectionist, don't take any of my advice. That would be a bad thing. So now we have 4 of these. That's fantastic. Where did it go? You're slipping. Have you ever been drinking? That's what they ask me all the time. No, I don't drink. Alright, so that's 4 of them. And this is the leftover practice piece. And what I was saying was maybe I can get some really little ones out of this. A couple of them. First I'm going to take my practice piece, this piece, and I'm going to start, do my first picture with this, get my mind wrapped around the picture and the colors, and then I'll be able to go from this and just paint 5 here, 5 of them, and then I'll pick out my best one for a t-shirt or something. So the end of this is right here. I got my scrap piece, and then I have several of my regular nice pieces. I have them here, and when I'm ready to paint, that's that. Anyway, till next time, I'll show you what I'm going to do with the paper. Actually, I already showed you what to do with the paper. Now we're just going to paint on it. Now that I have my paper all cut, I'm ready to work. I start with my practice piece, get all my colors, my composition, then I stand back and look at it, and then I go on to my other ones. Anyway, till later. I hope you find your yeah. I'm going to work. Where is it? Where did I put it? Da, 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 da. This is a spastic Cher show. Where Cher proves that she's part spastic. What does spastic mean? Just watch her try to find where the picture went. Blah, blah. There's a special word from that where I come from. I wouldn't mention it. You would. Don't you dare say anything. Alright, so I gotta find out what I did with this picture.